What? What is this?
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above. Mountain pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Really scary, he don't care. Hey, hey, hey. Damn, I'm jet lagged. Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. Well, Cellulitis Selena has been rapid-fire uploading absolutely worthless content. In fact, we're going to recap 3 pre-recorded videos and a live stream in a whopping 15 minutes today. We'll take a look at her fatty fashion vlog, subway mukbang, car clickbait mukbang, and live stream. So let's get into it. Let's start with the fat fashion, where she shows us this pajama set that is giving toddler asking their mom for a snack at 11 p.m. Then she shows us this horizontal stripe disaster, where she thought this was going to kill.
You can even pair them with some white sunglasses to match the stripes. Ha, 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 ha. Work, work, work.
Please never do that again. Then we got this floral shirt. It's not horrible, but I really wish she'd find any pattern other than floral and plaid. Then she showed us this sweater that she said didn't fit, but I actually think this is the best thing she showed. Then somehow she went to this one that she seemed to like, even though she looks like a scuba diver. Then we got this absolute fucking travesty. This looks like what happens when your kids demand to dress themselves for school. Then she delivered 1980s couch cushion realness. Chantal dresses like a 90-year-old woman. Finally, we got this nightgown that shows off her back titties. Anyway, let's get into this sandwich mukbang. She starts it with this screenshot of her fitness pal with no context. It kind of makes no sense why she would show this, because it just tells us that even the app is telling her to chill the fuck out on her fat intake and that she ate over 1,200 calories for one meal.
This is my breakfast / lunch. I'm so tired today, so it's like a PJ day. I love these PJs. Oh my gosh. Now I'm experimenting. I got a tuna, 12-inch tuna.
Here we go. Chantal is tired again today. Eating enough calories to maintain the weight of a baby elephant is exhausting.
Growing up, I used to hate onions. I used to pretend I was like allergic, kind of. Like, just so they wouldn't forget not to put onions, like, kind of was like allergic because it would make me gross out.
Ah, yes. The side effect of being allergic to something that makes you gross out. I'm allergic to Chantal's mouth noises when she eats.
Ah, my pajamas. It's just one of them days, you know?
Because Chantal dragging her sleeves through her food isn't a daily occurrence. I know she went and plopped down in bed in the seal position without changing too.
Bread. I'm a bread sniffer. Oh. I sniff the bread.
She's over there molesting that sandwich, smelling it and eating its ass. I've had about enough of the deep-throating this sub, and the rest of the video is her just talking about the bread being made of yoga mats, and I don't have the mental capacity to deal with this today. So let's move on to the live stream.
Well, guess what? I had that sub, right? And guess what I'm having now? I made a cabbage soup. I made a huge veggie soup. It has like tomatoes, potatoes, corn, carrots, peas, cabbage, and like a broth. And green beans and yellow beans. I'm waiting for it to cool off. Very hearty and very good. And I can eat like a lot of it. I just cut up one potato, put it through the whole soup to make it a bit more filling, you know.
Chantal thinks because it's cooked vegetables she can just eat a gallon of it, and it's fine.
Cabbage soup, yeah. This is my first time making it. It's a natural, really a SUP. It's a natural laxative. Well, I don't need that, but.
Salah just got bricked up.
Enjoy it, babe, Satine. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I know you won't eat this probably, eh? But, you know, it's really good. It's very healthy and I don't know. I just felt like eating like a huge bowl of cooked veggies. I don't know. I can't wait to travel. I want to learn all about every different culture in the world. So excited. Are you excited, babe? I mean, inshallah, you know, if that's in the plans.
She did everything she could to make it abundantly clear that they are traveling somewhere soon while trying to act like they don't have anything planned. We get it. You're going to travel.
Come to the UK. Maybe one day. Yeah, we have so many places to go. So, but we have a place in mind, but it'll be a surprise. Well, I don't know. He went like this for rice. And for me, that looks like 2 cups, like 1 cup, 2 cup. I don't know. I'm not measuring it that properly, but.
No, Chantal, he said 2 hands of vegetables and you know it. That's what you said originally. Stop lying to justify your gluttony.
To go to Everest? I know, babe, yeah. You'll get to. I find her teeth are the best, so common. Thank you, babe. I probably could, they probably could use a whiten, but. I haven't been to a dentist in 10 years. So. Maybe I do need to go. I do brush and floss, but I didn't go to the dentist. Yeah, I don't want to lose my teeth.
Right. You don't want to lose a foot either, but we see how hard you work to prevent that.
But yeah, one time I went on this vegan, streak, and I lost enough weight. I was working in Cornwall. This was when I was living in Cornwall years ago. So I would bring things to work like chickpea curry, brown rice. Was really on a good streak. One day I made a soup that was made out of sweet potato, squash, and like winter squash, and leeks. And I pureed it, and it looked like I don't know, it was like looked weird, right? Like for most people. So I had this supervisor, oh my gosh, like with peace and love, like Jessica Messica says. I start saying that with peace and love before I say something rude. But like, she wasn't my favorite person. She was always picking on me, okay, first of all, but she was just grumpy. Like, remember I described her as a grumpy hamster just walking around the office? Anyway, and she talked like this. So she came up to me one day. I didn't even see her behind me. I'm waiting for the microwave. And I remember being embarrassed because I laughed to myself because I was thinking of something funny. Anyway, and I turned around with my bowl of soup after it was ready, and she was right there going, your soup looks like baby crap. I was like, what? Why would you say that to somebody about to eat their lunch? It's like she wanted to ruin my life. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about her. I'm glad I quit.
I'm sure they were glad you quit too. Can you all imagine working with Chantal? She'd be the coworker that called in all the time with bullshit illnesses, and when she was there, she'd complain all day and reheat fish in the microwave. I bet they had a party when she left.
That's the same job. I typed up the most crap-talking email. Like, I was saying the worst things about this coworker. I didn't like her, and I feel bad now, but... And I accidentally sent it to my boss instead of the person I wanted to send it to. I always do these things to myself.
Chantal being an absolutely shitty person and saying the most awful things about a coworker in an email is not at all surprising. We've seen your email leaks before, Chantal. Did you threaten to call CPS on her too?
Any exciting activities planned soon? We have a lot planned, Tris and Maddie. It's just we haven't been like, some days we're like, nope. To find the motivation to get back out there and like work and like do things like that take energy, because like I've just been having such a hard time recovering from like, I don't know, I've just been feeling so like exhausted, but I'm starting to feel better actually. Yeah, and I was, oh my gosh, I had also like, I didn't tell you guys this, but I had a skin infection, like a small skin infection. That's all I'm gonna say, and it wasn't fun. It's another reason I definitely want to like eat healthier and lose weight. But anyways, I was on antibiotics for it, and I also did so much. Like I slept a lot, drank tons of water, took zinc and vitamin C, like 2,000 whatever of vitamin C a day. Slept a lot, showered 2 to 3 times a day.
I fully believe Chantal had a disgusting skin infection. I do not believe Chantal showered 2 to 3 times per day.
Just put like antibiotic cream, anything I could do to get rid of this infection. So it was wearing me down and I wasn't feeling well. So, but now I'm feeling a lot better. The infection is gone and, alhamdulillah, and I can finally, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was something like cellulitis, yeah. Which is like, I never had something like that before and it wasn't fun. So painful.
She assumes. So is this something that Chantal again did not go to the doctor to get diagnosed? How did she get antibiotics?
So I just want to feel well, like one thing after another, Then it was the sciatica. Finally, that is like healed. It's healed, but like I can still feel. No, it wasn't shingles. I can still feel like sometimes a little twinge, like in my lower back, but the doctor thinks losing weight will definitely improve that 100%.
Oh, look. The sciatica is back now that Chantal is back in Kuwait and expected to perform for the couple's channel.
So this is all I'm going to eat for today. That was actually pretty filling now that I'm sitting here for a minute. And the sub, I kid you not, it kept me full up until like now, until I ate the soup. I was just starting to feel hungry. I'm like, I'm going to make a soup.
Chantal really thinks we should be surprised that a 12-inch 1,200-calorie sub kept her satiated for a whopping couple of hours until dinner. She has no concept of what normal people eat in a day.
And like, I don't know, that was a filling sub. But if you break it down, it had like so much tuna, so much protein, so many veggies, you know, so it's not like a health food, but maybe if I had whole wheat bread, it would be even more filling.
If you really break it down, it's an entire loaf of bread filled with mayonnaise and Southwest sauce, Chantal. She really is delusional about what constitutes healthy eating.
Cellulitis landed me in the hospital for a week. Yeah, well, I was like about to go because it was so painful, but no, I was fine with the antibiotics and the self-care I was doing. Like, it sucks that it takes me to get sick to like really get scared and kick into gear. While we're sick, we think, okay, I'm never doing this again. Just like when you're, like when I used to drink and I would get really sick and I'm like, oh, never, just make me okay. I'm never doing this again. And then when you feel better, you forget about that, you know?
Chantal has had health issue after health issue pretty consistently for the past year. Laughing off your refusal to take your health seriously isn't cute.
I don't think sometimes we realize how fragile life is. You know what I mean? Like when you really think about it, it's like insane. It's scary. It really is scary. Yeah, my infection is gone. Yeah. I think it started in Canada and it got exacerbated by like the being tired and traveling. Like I couldn't shower for like a whole day, you know, because of the traveling. So I just kind of like, I was really sweaty, you know what I mean? And like traveling for a whole day and then just, I don't know, walking so much, like, yeah, it wasn't good.
I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor, but do infections get worse from being tired? Because that sounds like some bullshit. Chantal acting like not being able to take a shower for a full day is crazy. When she doesn't typically shower for days at a time is hilarious to me. Why didn't you use those pussy wipes you showed us in the park that day?
Screw these others who don't like you. Yeah, no, not like, it's impossible for everyone to like you. The more people who follow you, the more people are not going to like you, you know? So, that's okay. You have to like be okay with people not being okay with you, you know? Like, once you learn to be okay with yourself, anything they say does not matter. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, I mean, people will always point out things, criticize things, but, you know, some of it's true, and you have to just realize that, okay, so this is, some things are true about you, and some things are not, and, you know your life, you know your worth, you know who you are, and some things you can work on. You know, no one's perfect. Everyone has faults. If you put anybody under the spotlight, it would be the same thing, but not everyone is in the spotlight. That's the problem, you know? It's like, I'm public, so things get magnified.
Somebody save this for the next time she rages and calls us lowlife losers.
It's none of my business what other people think of me. Yeah, you have to really let that sink in. Exactly. Like, you know, you could be a perfect supermodel and people will find things wrong. Yeah, I mean, look at like Kim Kardashian. She gets a lot of hate, you know? That's how it is. You know, that's just human nature. People love to see misery in people, you know? People like to see drama, misery, stuff like that. How do you deal with it all privately? I used to rage publicly, but how do you deal with it on your own? Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, like after like I got banned for a week, I was like, something snapped in me and I was like, all of these things I'm raging about are not worth losing my channel over, and it's time to like grow up and it's time to move on, you know, like for real. And yeah, I just decided that once I log off of here, I check my comments and that's it. I don't deal with anything else, you know? So.
Ma'am, you have raged since then and you'll rage again. Stop lying.
No, I don't, Kim. I never like sat and watched a whole stream of somebody talking about me for hours. Why would I do that? But like I would watch Yo Mama and stuff like that. I still do sometimes, but it doesn't bug me like what people say. Honestly, it doesn't. If anything, it kind of just makes me laugh and I just, whatever. I have zero hate. I have zero negative feelings for like anybody. It's really weird. I don't know what switched in me, but alhamdulillah, you know, I swear.
Place your bets now. How long will it be until Chantal is raging about something someone said about her or Salah? Because we know damn well she watches every single thing said about her and is holding that shit in.
I just had some soup, CB, and I had a sub today, but see, my brain is already thinking, what can I eat now? But I know I'm not hungry, so I have to like fight with my brain. I'm still allowed 600 or something calories, but this, I don't know. I don't know if I should finish the calories. I feel like I should because I don't want to like under eat and then like cause a binge later, you know? But I don't want to cook something.
Chantal, being worried about undereating is absolutely sending me into orbit. Like, Chantal, honey, baby, that's not happening. I assure you, you're still overeating.
Hey, don't... come. She She won't let me grab her.
She's edited this out of the stream, so I got this clip from the amazing stuff Kay said. I don't know why she would even bother editing this out. We've seen much worse. A lot of people are speculating that she's wearing a diaper, and although I actually don't see it, I will absolutely make jokes about her getting Salah's dinner ready for later. Anyway, let's move into this clickbait video where she says Salah is visiting his other wife.
So this is where I'm about to mukbang in this parking lot, waiting for my husband. Where art thou? Where art thou, Salah? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm doing a car mukbang because my husband is ran up to see his second wife, and he's a feeder, so he gave me food to do a mukbang. So yeah, yalla.
Is this supposed to be funny? It's not. I can't imagine being such a pick-me that I'd joke about infidelity after my husband actually cheated on me. Your husband wants to sniff farts, Chantal. Nobody cares what he's doing. In fact, you sitting in the car eating instead of actually going with him to see whoever he's seeing is not the flex you think it is. He's hiding you and accomplishing that by buying you food. Pathetic.
Beauty bite and bismillah.
Listen, I love Mexican food, but if I ever roll my eyes into the back of my head, moan, and throw my head back from a bite of a quesadilla, one of y'all better take me behind the barn.
So quesadilla is like a quesadilla, but the spices are like Arabic. Arabic, as if they speak Arabic. They're like Middle Eastern.
Chantal acts like the pronunciation makes it a different dish. It's a damn quesadilla. Salah just says it with an accent, dumbass.
Yum, yum, yum.
This is a 40-year-old woman. Anyway, the rest of this video she just tells us about the quesadilla place that used to be by their first apartment, and the neighbor that would always give them food. Nobody cares. That's it. Days' worth of content summarized in a little over 15 minutes. Chantal needs to find a way to make this interesting and fast. I'm having a hard time even finding the motivation to recap these days, but I'm sure I'll still see you in the next one. See you later, little gherkins.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who could love this woman is the good Lord up above.